All right, guys, what is your go-to method to listen to music?
Usually in the car, I think.
Yeah, but like, what do you do?
Bluetooth?
YouTube.
Yeah, Bluetooth.
No. So like radio, Spotify, Apple Music, fucking Slacker.
YouTube and Pandora and radio.
Oh, my vinyl turntable?
You in your car? Dude, imagine. It's your steering wheel. Your car's just like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, you could do that at home. I didn't specify
I mean, if
in the
you're real
car.
hip hop, that's how you do it.
Because we do have a record player in our house.
That's true.
But yeah, so you is YouTube.
YouTube, Pandora, or the radio.
Okay, you still listen to radio? How about you?
YouTube or Alexa.
Alexa?
Yeah. Because like you
I have an old car. It only has radio or CD.
I use Apple Music
Apple Music?
or Pandora or Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah, all the above.
Well, because I have the music I really like, I own, and then Pandora has some pretty cool playlists. Like and then Spotify. Some people are just really good at putting together playlists too.
Yeah,
Some of the
Spotify
workout
playlists are
ones
nice.
I like on Spotify.
Oh, interesting. Spotify is good for playlists.
Yeah, because some people just have good taste and they curate like a whole bunch of them. Like, oh man, this is a really good workout list.
I guess they have Joe Rogan too, but I forgot.
What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, all the above, all the apps.
You have
Spotify
all
playlists.
subscriptions? Or just like
no,
the free
not.
versions
I don't
of the
have
app?
all subscriptions. Yeah, I just have a Spotify subscription, and then YouTube as well for music. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's that one that didn't do well? The one that like Jay-Z made? I forgot. What
Tidal.
Tidal. No one uses Tidal.
Never heard
Nope.
of it.
Yeah,
Jay-Z? Who?
Who's that?
Well, yeah, all
I
of them
never
with
used
that.
it. What do you use?
Lately YouTube. It's just because I'm on YouTube watching other videos. I'm just like searching, and then it'll just be like a video, and I'm like, oh, I'll stare at the album the entire time, or album cover. I mean.
I know, I pay for the family plan for our Apple Music, and it just, for no reason. I use it.
Apple's really good though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I like just curating my entire library there. I used to have Spotify back when I used to work at the hospital. I loved listening to Spotify radio because like they just knew my life.
Stuff you liked, yeah.
Yeah.
Apple's user interface is complete shit to me. It's so confusing. I can't find anything. I can't even find my own music on my phone anymore. So
There's a magnifying glass. You just click and you can type whatever you want in
Or
there.
there you could click your library and there's all the music that you have.
I don't know where the fuck it is though.
It's at the bottom, library.
Well, I won't update it to find out.
Wait, what kind of version do you have?
I'm on like 13
Right
versions.
there, library.
Mine does not look like
And
that.
you click it, and you click either your music or music store.
Mine looks much
And usually it's in one or the other.
Maybe it's unupdated.
I bought
and
music.
it begs me to update. Look, this phone hasn't been backed up in 3 weeks, and I haven't updated it in like 3 years. Seriously.
What's stopping you from updating and doing all
Because
that?
every time I did that before, my battery got all fucked up, and I know they fixed it now, but I'm not.
That's a
I'm
good
not fucking with
point because they did admit to doing that.
Yeah, you can't trust them.
That's true. Well, maybe you're
Crazy.
still on the shitty version where it is fucking up your battery.
You're in that in-between mode before they fix it.
it. My hamster wheel just.
Just get a new phone.
All right, well, anyway, so we're talking about Spotify here, and they have recently filed a patent for technology that will suggest songs based on your emotions.
What?
How do they know how I feel? Do they get into my Fitbit app?
So it apparently is analyzing through your vocal patterns.
What?
What? That's how they read it?
Yeah.
Assuming that you're using your vocal patterns, right?
Wait, repeat that. I'm not sure I understand.
So Spotify has filed a patent for technology which doesn't exist yet, I guess. I don't know how patents work, but it will
hasn't been
suggest
released
music.
to the public yet.
Okay, at least released to the public. But it will suggest songs based on your emotions, which will be analyzed through your vocal cords. Your
And it'll
vocal
start playing like that kind of song.
So yeah, they're saying like
He's feeling a little horny. Let's get some Marvin Gaye on.
so like they're saying kind of like, you know how annoying it is when you're listening to a playlist and like a recommended playlist and then songs come out of nowhere and just kill the vibe
Yep.
of the playlist.
Yeah.
So that's what they are trying to solve. Like that issue is they're trying to remedy it with new emotion detecting technology.
Does that mean it's listening to you the whole time, like for the whole day? Or is it when you're like, play me happy music, but then they can tell, no, this motherfucker ain't happy, he's angry. You know, is it like just then and there, or is it the whole day it's been listening to you?
Sometimes, like it's like if we're having people over something, Nikki's like, Steve, go have Alexa do this shit. And like, I'm already trying to do something else. And so I'm like, Alexa, can you fucking play this? But I don't want her to play angry rage music or metal at my party. It's a stupid idea if I ever heard one.
Bullsaw parade. Steven, why did you play this
Why
song?
did you do that? I asked you to play calm music. And I don't fucking know what they're doing anymore.
But yeah, so they say the patent explains that it is common for a media streaming application to include features that provide personalized media recommendations to a user. So they said that the voice recognition will allow the application to understand age and gender and contextual clues such as vocal strain and rhythm to give an insight into the mood of the user.
What is the sound of a gender?
It just seems like something. It just seems like a feature that you would just play with. Like it doesn't seem like it's a real. Like it would give you the real result. You would just fuck with it all day.
Well, it sounds like it'll just be embedded in the app. And you don't even know how.
It sounds like an
why.
excuse.
Play a song from my day, please.
Oh, these are old.
Stop. Drop. Got it.
That's true though, because they could now have stats like 20% of our users are unhappy, 50%
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a stat reading thing. More data, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
data's
true.
a new currency. Like,
Yeah.
data is gold in tech world.
He's also my favorite character on the Goonies.
He's my favorite Star Trek character, personally.
Data?
I have seen Goonies in a long time. Didn't know there was a character.
He's the Asian guy. I thought you were gonna say Star Trek.
Or Star Trek.
I mean, either.
She obviously saw Star Trek, though, recently.
I haven't seen it at
No,
all.
I know, but because you didn't get it yet. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I don't know. I just saw the new ones that he liked.
Oh yeah, yeah, but Star Trek people don't like those though.
They don't like those?
Yeah, you
I like the first one.
You like the first one? Oh, okay.
If we're gonna talk about Star Trek and technology, yo, that beaming shit though, dude.
When is that gonna
When
come
is
out?
that? Yo, beam me up, Scotty. Fucking light years away from Earth.
I want to teleport so bad.
They can do it with light.
But what if they fuck up and then like they don't put you back together well, and there's like a fly inside the machine too, and then you're half fly, half tin.
What a great movie.
Well, that's gonna happen. But hopefully they'll try it on old people first.
I thought there wasn't there a
That'll be
discrepancy
us.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we're gonna be old.
with teleportation? How they were like it can never be possible because in order for it to work, you'd be killing yourself and then rebuilding yourself, and it wouldn't
I'm
be the
down.
same
Fuck
you.
I used to want to be
I
Well,
get
does
to
that mean my
Burbank
age
faster.
started at 0 again?
No, I mean it's I guess technically yeah, but you'd still have the same genetic dysfunctions that you previously
Whack, no, fix it.
I used to want to be immortal, but I take that back now because I think I like reincarnation. Because like I get to just do this over again. You know what I mean?
Do you
like
want the
you go-
same self though? Like, do you want to be a tarantula and be
Like
still be Joe?
reincarnate to a different time, different body.
I just gonna fucking reset and learn it all over again.
Well, you wanna
Over
start
and over
literally-
and over and over. Yeah.
But like as time goes on, or do you want to go different times? Like back in.
Well, if we could go back in time, I guess so. But it doesn't really matter because it's all lifetime. Like it could be, I could be a caveman or I could be in the Renaissance. It doesn't matter, right? But I
You're
think
not
it's
picky
pretty
about where
fun.
you're immortal.
Yeah, it's. I think my like what's probably happening is like my soul might be immortal, so there's a memory there. But then, yeah, like resetting is kind of fun because the experience is fun. Like it's like
You
your
won't even
first,
know.
like your first hit of marijuana. Like we spend the rest of our time trying to get that first high back.
didn't like that
and then
first
it
high. I didn't
doesn't.
even
We
know it
don't
was
get it
high.
right. And then I was just talking about for me because I had a great experience at McDonald's and I was eating 3 hamburgers and I was like, I'm not full yet and this is amazing. And then I'm like, oh shit, that should never happened again, right? So imagine being able to relive that moment and discovering weed all over again for the very first time.
But you have no memory of
Of the
all
previous time.
fucking times you did it
Yeah.
as previous.
Bart, you would want to be yourself but a tarantula? Is that what I got?
No, for me, that was one thing like my mom would always try to scare me about of why I should be Buddhist. Because she was like, do you want to just reincarnate and turn into all these different animals over and over and over? Or do you want to be enlightened and transcend the reincarnation cycle? And I'm like, reincarnation sounds kind of fun. So if I'm a perfect saint, and it takes me stealing a couple things, maybe robbing a couple of people to have enough sins to keep reincarnating, I'll probably keep doing that.
Damn. Wait, so what happens after you're enlightened?
Then you become like Buddha, so you're out of the wheel, and then so now you're like this, like a shape-shifting character that can transcend from any world to any world.
Is
to
that
help
beyond the
people.
human?
Yeah, because they'll go like Like from
Sounds
the
like you're an alien at that point.
Yeah, so from like the Buddhist perspective.
So simulation theory just fucking stole Buddhism.
That's what that sounds like.
So like how it sounds like.
Exit the Matrix.
This is like the hierarchy of the wheel. You do have some sort of hell, but then even in it, you can reincarnate out of there. Like everything has a lifespan. So you have hell, and then you have like all like the single cell organisms, all the way to more complex organisms like humans. Then in Buddhism, at least the one my mom taught me, even gods still reincarnate. So the Christian God has only been a Christian God for 1,000,000 years and probably still has another 1,000,000 years to go. So that guy will keep existing, but if he doesn't work on himself, he's also gonna get into the reincarnation.
He can let himself go.
He can let himself go, and then he himself also being reincarnated. So you have to keep transcending until you're a Buddha. But and then so like depending on how many sins you commit, it's which layer you get to go into. So that's why she's like, you gotta be a pure innocent boy, and then you gotta be and then you gotta pray all the time so you can be enlightened. But then I'm like, but what if I get too good? Because I kind of also like being horny, and if I get into the God realm, then there's no horny time there. So like maybe I should do a couple more sins so that when I die, I go exactly in the right spot.
And if you have a kid like me, you're like, I don't want to be human. I want to be a lizard, dude.
Then you probably gotta rock.
So it's like, what do I gotta do to be a lizard? You know?
Slap your mama.
People think that it's an insult, like, oh, no, or like it's gonna scare a kid, like, you don't wanna come back a lizard, do you? And I'm like, I love geckos. I love that shit.
How much crime do I gotta do to be a lizard?
In the cycle of like, if you end up becoming an animal, you have to keep being animals at that point, or can you become a human?
How do you enlighten out of an animal?
No, so if you're an animal and you're a good animal.
So you
How
still
do you
have
become a good
Animals
animal?
know right from wrong.
You gotta go to animal church.
Yeah.
Peter's been saying this, guys. You guys.
Oh, bro! Animal church. You just catch them one day in the bushes.
Yeah.
Fucking worshiping.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're doing.
It's like an animal preacher.
Cute.